All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a Walking Dead video. So we got some brand new pictures for those final 6 episodes for The Walking Dead Season 10, which we're going to see at the end of February. And there's also a new short trailer. Alright dudes, and I'll put the links in the description so you guys can go ahead and check these out for the preview pictures for The Walking Dead Season 10's additional 6 episodes and the short trailer. And when I say short trailer, I mean it is a very short trailer. There's not a whole lot in it, but you do get some kind of visuals for some of the new stuff that we're going to see. They did do the table reads, which as I've said before, I personally haven't seen yet. I'm going to wait for the episodes now because we don't have too far along here. The end of February is when we're going to see this episode premiere. If you have AMC or AMC Premiere or AMC Plus, then you get it a bit early. But it's the last day of February, the end of next month, which is the 28th of February, when we're going to see these episodes start. And it looks like they were able to get all 6 done so far as we know. You know, even with the social distancing measures and all the stuff that they've had to do. So certainly we're, usually they do an 8-episode run, but for a half, but 6 is pretty good. To be able to get done 6 out of 8 is a good showing, I think, and I'm excited to see these. And then we have our last final season, which would be a year and a half. So we basically have 2 years left of Walking Dead, but the countdown has begun. We now know when the end date is, and we have some kind of idea. So the trailer first. So the trailer is called Good Amid Evil, and you basically have kind of a character run through of some of the characters in our roster. What looks like maybe a whisperer at one point of it, so I don't know if they're going to be still using the whispers a little bit here before these 6 episodes are finished. Maybe a little offshoot group of whispers that has kind of still are trying to do what they were doing before, maybe wants revenge for Beta, this kind of thing. So we'll have to see if that's what they're going to do. I would think it would be a minor group of villains, though, not any kind of big whisper group like we saw with Alpha or with Beta, but maybe just some smaller offshoots of them now that they've basically been defeated in that final episode we saw around Halloween time there in 2020. So first picture we have here, we have Daryl, and he's kind of going into what looks like some kind of cabin or house or something, and he's just kind of pushing the door open. Now, I do think that Norman Reedus had said that he did kind of get hurt during one of the a fight scene that they were doing, because I'm not sure what the reason for it was, whether they had to do some kind of social distancing with the fight, or if they had to change kind of the choreography or the way that they did the fight because of the new guidelines and everything that they kind of have to follow. I don't know if they're going to try to green screen some of the close action things in the episodes. That could be kind of a sort of a effects nightmare to have to put together episodes if they really have to be apart. So we'll see what it looks like. We'll see if it looks as good as it usually does. But I do want to say that the camera, the camera really does look good. If you look at this picture here of Negan, and is it Maggie? I think it's Maggie. Not sure. She's wearing something like that, right? She's got the arrows in the back and stuff, and there's Negan there. And I think he does say at one point in kind of the trailer that he didn't sneak out, if that's what she's kind of thinking. So I guess he earned his release or what have you. I'm sure to her he'll never quite earn his freedom because of what he did. So looking forward to seeing some tension there and some scenes there. I think they kind of did a little bit of that during the table read, but again, I'm trying to wait for the episodes and not watch it via a Skype call. Skype calls got really old really fast, if you guys know what I'm talking about. It did not take long to, it's like, oh damn it, this is not as cool as it should be. It's like, yeah. But yeah, so that can be fun to see Negan and Maggie having a confrontation. How Maggie is going to react to him being free and all that. Yeah, we'll have to I'll have to see what that looks like, but could be fun, right? So another one, yeah, that's her, right? Because of the match of the clothing. So we have another one here of Maggie where she's got the arrows, in the holster or quiver, right? Is that what they call it? They call it quiver, right? So she's looking at something. Is it whispers? Something of the sort like this. Probably. I wouldn't think they would bring in a newer villain. I mean, could be walkers and stuff like that too. It's also going to be different for it to be a 6-episode run. Kind of makes me wonder, like, will it be as good as it usually is? Will it sort of be filler? Will there be some filler in it? Which I honestly wouldn't be mad if there was, because, you know, I'm just happy they're doing any episodes at all, considering, you know, basically the outage since the start of TS19 up until now. You know, almost all, you know, studios and such have either been fully shut down, everything fully canceled, or in very slow production, process compared to usual. So good to have her back. Good to see Maggie back. It's unfortunate that all this other stuff has happened since she has come back into the Walking Dead, but you know, it's still cool to see her back, and we'll see what that kind of feels like, what that looks like to have her back in the series. They could use her, though, right? Because they don't have that many forefront characters right now as they used to have, so it's really good to see her back, right? Here we have Carol and Daryl. We do know that there is the spin-off series confirmed, that they're going to be leaving, so that's going to be coming up. We're going to be seeing them just for a couple more years, and then they're going to, I guess, go off on their own, maybe, from the group, get their own show. I would think if they're going to end the original series and have them go off, then most likely they'll probably be leaving the group together at some point here. So expecting before the series is over, likely for Connie to be killed off at some point, or maybe them just not do any kind of relationship with her and Daryl, if it is that Carol and Daryl are going to leave together. But yeah, so we'll have to see what this one is to do with. Carol kind of looking at Daryl, somewhat concerned in this one, but very happy, mostly happy to hear that they're going to try to do a spin-off for these two after. Just the fact that they're going to do at least a season or so and give us something for them being such fan favorites and everything, and you know, well, we'll see what they do with Maggie later on. Here we have another one with Gabriel and Aaron. I can't tell if they're actually this close together in the filming, or if they somehow filmed it, like, I'm not sure if they would have filmed it twice over with one at one spot, the other in the other spot, and then somehow superimposed the images together, or if maybe they tested them before they did the filming or after. But we have some walkers all around them here. Again, what will the walker, you know, kills and action look the same as it usually does? Will it look different? Not too much of a wait to see, but love the spiky ball hand that Aaron's sporting here, and Gabriel as well with the one eye. Very cool. So, yeah, you know, just not too much to say about it, but just happy to see it. Here we have a cool one of the Commonwealth soldiers. They have the princess, and they're kind of dragging her away. She's got the pink, pink fuzzy jacket on, and she's being kind of, you know, I guess manhandled here. They do look like Walking Dead stormtroopers, don't they? They absolutely do, right? And it's kind of funny. Like, look at the one at the right side. He's got, like, they have, like, gauntlets. Look at the spikes, like the Shredder or Batman or something. That's just so odd to see in, like, a real life thing. I mean, it looks cool and everything. It's just, okay, maybe their costumes are a little comic booky, I have to admit. Yeah. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below about these. Yeah, you know, could they put together something like that in the zombie apocalypse? Give it enough time, they could. But they are well, I don't know, a little silly looking. I don't know, kind of. And then just this one of this one's not in the show, but you know, of Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Hilary Burton Morgan, who's going to be joining as Negan and Lucille, which is very cool. And here we have the two of them in the show now together, and she's got purple hair at this part. Oh, okay, right, because so she's probably wearing wigs, right? So at part she's got purple hair, other times she has green hair. Most likely that's a wig, and she's wearing different types of wigs because she's losing her hair because she's sick. Which is what happens in the comics. So most likely we're going to see that. So this is the Here's Negan episode, I would think. So this might be kind of the final episode, the sixth out of six, I think, is when we're going to see this episode. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to check it, but something like that. It should be the one to look forward to for Negan fans. So you guys know I'm probably looking forward to this one most of all of them. And, you know, happy to see her join the Walking Dead cast. I did like the show they did, Friday Night In with the Morgan, so I thought it was fun. I know not maybe some of the girls are not too happy that she's I don't know why. Anyway, I don't want to say it, but it's going to be cool, and like to see that. And I don't know why you would pick anyone else to play, you know, Negan's wife than Negan's actual wife in real life. It just makes sense. She's an actress too, so it just makes sense. So excited to see here's Negan. Excited to see all these episodes, and well, we'll see if they can get done that final season with as many episodes as they set out to want to do. Considering that you know, we were hoping that this deal would be done. But it looks like this is going to go on, you know, for maybe many more years to come, which hopefully is not the case. But you know, right now it's like that's kind of where most of the models and projections are kind of looking like. But that's topic for another video. That's it for this video, guys. Leave your comments below, and I'll see you again soon for another. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.